Hello, 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 and welcome to the Great Pop Culture Debate Primer for our episode devoted to the best Elton John single. I'm Eric Resniak, and I'm going to tell you everything you missed in Part 1, which is available exclusively to our Patreon supporters and covers all the Round 1 decisions that went from a top 32 to a Sweet 16. Part 2 will be available to everyone tomorrow on all podcast platforms. Before we begin, how does this work? We put out a public poll listing every publicly released single by Sir Elton John. Our listeners picked their favorites, we tallied the votes, and added them to a bracket. Then Cheapy CD panelists Derek Makita and Kate Rakuya, extra special judge John Higgins from EltonJohn.com, and myself argued about the top 32 songs and insulted each other, all for your amusement. Want to play along at home? You can. Head to GreatPopCultureDebate.com and find this episode page to download the listener bracket. Fill it out right to the end. Do your picks match up with ours? Let us know by dropping a comment on our website or by yelling at us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky, or Mastodon. And with that out of the way, let's review what we covered in round 1. First up, it was unanimous victory for ultimate number 1 seed Your Song, which meant 8 seed Nikita was left counting 10 Tin Soldiers in a row. 3/4 of the panel wanted to get back to the woods with 5 seed Honky Cat, but Kate thinks there is more to do than can ever be done for 4 seed Circle of Life. Unfortunately, she didn't succeed in keeping this circle alive, and Honky Cat advanced to round 2. It was another unanimous decision in favor of 3 seed Don't Go Breaking My Heart, which spoke to us more than 6 seed Sad Songs Say So Much. The majority of the panel wanted to continue saying hello to 2 seed Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, but John had fraternal feelings for 7 seed Daniel. Ultimately, we voted to keep on easing down the Yellow Brick Road. It was another unanimous victory, this time for 1 seed Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me, which meant it was a fallow crop for 8 seed Empty Garden Hey Hey Johnny. 3/4 of the panel had an attitude and wanted to move forward with 4 seed The Bitch Is Back, but Kate thinks that 5 seed Leave On is more than just a good man. It's a great song. Kate was outvoted, and Bitch will be back again for round 2. Another unanimous victory, this time for 3 seed Crocodile Rock, which snuffed out 6 seed Candle in the Wind 1997, the tribute to the late Princess Diana of Wales. The majority of the panel was defiant that 2 seed I'm Still Standing should continue into round 2, but Kate believed that rose trees do grow in New York City and that 7 seed Mona Lisas and Mad Hatters should advance. Kate lost out again, and Still Standing is a coming back again in round 2. 2 more unanimous victories as 1 seed Rocket Man achieved liftoff over 8 seed Cold Heart, Elton's recent duet with Dua Lipa, and 4 seed Can You Feel the Love Tonight meant that 5 seed That's What Friends Are For could not keep shining or keep smiling. The panel was evenly split between 6 seed Pinball Wizard and 3 seed Philadelphia Freedom. Ultimately, we hit Tilt and Pinball Wizard was bumped, leaving Philadelphia free to conquer in round 2. The majority of the panel wanted to keep holding closely to 2 seed Tiny Dancer, but I was wistful for 7 seed I Want Love. Nobody else wanted it, though, and Tiny Dancer counted the headlights on the highway on its way into round 2. The majority of the panel was willing to, sacrifice, 8 seed Sacrifice in favor of 1 seed I Guess That's Why They Call It the Blues, so Blues coaxed its way into round 2. It's another unanimous decision, as 4 seed Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting got as oiled as a diesel train and slid right past 5 seed Something About the Way You Look Tonight. The panel was evenly split between 6 seed Someone Save My Life Tonight and 3 seed Candle in the Wind. In the end, I couldn't get my hooks into the panel, and the panel said hello to Norma Jean as Candle moved into round 2. Finally, in round 1, it was one last unanimous decision for 2 seed Benny and the Jets, which meant that 7 seed This Train Don't Stop There Anymore very much did stop on this bracket. And that's it. We're down to our Sweet 16, so make sure you head over to the main feed tomorrow to find out which song we ultimately decide is the best Elton John single. Thanks for listening, and if you want to hear the great Part 1 arguments behind these decisions, become a Patreon supporter of our podcast today. Otherwise, make sure you subscribe to the show so you don't miss any of our upcoming episodes, and head to GreatPopCultureDebate.com where you'll find the polls that determine what we debate next and loads of cool bonus content. See you over in the main episode.
Hey guys, time to get in on the action for the biggest moments in basketball with Prize Picks, America's #1 fantasy sports app. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projections, place your entry, and win up to 100 times your money. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit of up to $100. Just download the Prize Picks app and use the code GET100. That's code GET100 on Prize Picks for a first deposit match of up to $100. Prize Picks. Pick more. Pick less. It's that easy.